Picture this. 5 highly talented people are assigned to a vital, high-stakes project. Individually, they are absolute rock stars. Flawless track records, brilliant minds, the whole shebang. But right now, if you were to look at them, it's like there are 5 people sitting in a rowboat, and every single one of them is furiously paddling in a completely different direction. They're going absolutely nowhere. Together, they are failing miserably.
We call this the talented team trap.
You see, the organization brought these skilled folks together to create something that literally no one could pull off alone. But instead of functioning like some well-oiled machine, they're stuck in this trap of toxic individualism. Instead of sharing, everyone is fiercely protecting their own best ideas. And when things go wrong, the fingers immediately point outward. They're blaming each other for mistakes, they're locked in this relentless competition for individual recognition, just trying to outshine one another. And honestly, the worst part is that when they have conflicting interests, they aren't focusing on the work at all. They're letting the disagreements become deeply, deeply personal.
So, it brings us to this central, honestly kind of baffling question. How can a team full of incredibly talented people perform worse than the individuals themselves? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to fix this destructive dynamic. We'll explore 5 key ideas that can literally transform a group of isolated individuals into an absolute powerhouse of a team. Let's get right into it.
Idea number 1. Focus on the we, not the me.
This requires a massive mindset shift. Listen, it's not your production as an individual that counts in the end. It's the production of the whole team. If the team wins, everybody wins. And on the flip side, if the team loses, everybody loses. Team success matters infinitely more than individual recognition. So instead of hoarding your absolute best ideas and keeping them locked away in this me mindset just so you can take all the credit, you've got to shift to the we. You put that idea on the whiteboard early. You freely share your skills, your knowledge, your experience. You don't hoard them like private assets. You offer them up totally unsolicited so the rest of the team can jump in, build upon them, and perfect them. Basically, when you talk, you're using us and we way more than I and me.
Moving on to idea number 2. Trust is earned through action.
Trust is, without a doubt, the foundational building block in any team, right? When people actually trust each other, they let their guards down, they risk being vulnerable, and they pour their full effort into the work. But here's the thing, trust isn't just handed out on day one. It doesn't work like that. It has to be built, step by step, almost like building a bridge to connect 2 sides. You don't build it just by talking about it. It's created when people actually work together over time. It starts with small actions, and then it's followed by consistency, which organically grows into this ironclad team confidence.
So, what do those reliable actions actually look like in the real world? Well, it means repeatedly keeping your commitments. Like, if you say you're going to deliver something by Wednesday morning, you better deliver it Wednesday morning. It also means straightforwardly admitting mistakes. If you mess up, hey, you don't over-explain. You don't blame someone else. You just own it. That way the team can fix it while it's still a manageable problem. And, crucially, it means actively asking for and offering help when it's needed.
All right, idea number 3. Combining different individual strengths.
The whole point of a team is that its members complement each other. Strong teams absolutely do not require identical people. Actually, think about it. If everyone has the exact same skills, you are severely limiting your potential. Imagine a team where one member excels at deep analysis, another is just brilliant at group facilitation, a third has this razor-sharp eye for detail, and the fourth, they're a total powerhouse of creativity. You need these interlocking gears of different talents. Every person has different natural strengths, different personalities, maybe even different values. And because they each play their own specific role, nobody is expected to be good at everything. Together, this diverse combo of complementary gears is going to vastly outperform 4 identical thinkers every single time. No question.
Idea number 4. Disagree constructively, not personally.
Now look, when you bring different minds together, friction is bound to happen. That's just reality. Disagreement and conflicting interests are actually part of the natural design of any organization. Different roles naturally have opposing needs. But to actually make the most of this tension, you have to stay focused on the business at hand. Focus on objective data. Focus on analysis, and whatever you do, never make it personal. Instead of using toxic, aggressive phrases like, "your idea makes no sense," which, let's be honest, is a direct attack on the person, you reframe it. You say something like, "let's discuss the assumptions, risks, and evidence." See the difference? You are challenging the idea, not the individual. You're maintaining that crucial trust while still being totally candid and straightforward about the work.
Which brings us to
The strong team formula. So how do we assemble this ultimate blueprint? Well, this is the glue that holds the whole shebang together. Idea number 5, support the team. You do whatever work is needed to contribute to the common purpose, even if it literally means jumping outside of your strict job description. Say you finish your work early. You don't just disappear or pack up for the day, right? You look around for a colleague who might be facing a tight deadline or struggling with the task, and you help them succeed. You don't wait to be asked. You just step up.
Okay, let's go back to our struggling team in that rowboat from the very beginning. Imagine them applying these exact concepts we just talked about. Now we see them shifting from bitter competition to seamless collaboration. We see them actually sharing their ideas openly on the whiteboard to get feedback. We see them supporting each other through those brutal, tight deadlines. And suddenly, their oars are moving in perfect synchronization. The boat isn't spinning in circles anymore. It's gliding forward with incredible speed and momentum.
Because they finally understand the overarching mathematical truth of teamwork. The collective we will always be greater than the individual me. When they put their common purpose first, their individual weaknesses diminish, and their collective strengths are completely amplified.
This right here is the ultimate formula. It's like a giant puzzle coming together. You start with trust, earned through reliable actions. Then you add the differences in natural strengths. Next, you engage in constructive disagreement without ever making it personal. And finally, you wrap it all up in unconditional support for your teammates. Add those all together, and the result is a profoundly strong team capable of literally extraordinary results.
I want to leave you with one final, provocative thought today. It's a challenge to the ego, for sure, and honestly, it's the true test of a collaborative mindset. Ask yourself this. When your team achieves something truly magnificent, do you need everyone to know which part was yours?